All right, next up we have Toy Story 3.
S. I cried like an actual child when I thought they were all going to die.
Yeah.
Do you imagine if one of Andy's toys had like a nanny cam in it and he just finally watched the video and like, what have y'all been doing?
Welcome back to Eat, Sleep, Nerd. In this episode, we are doing the Tiermaker game for the highest grossing films of all time. Let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time. I'm your dorky DJ, Corey Winter. Joining me here for this episode, we have, in person, Jason Summer.
Hey.
Brett Arp.
Hey.
Josh Minter and Christian J.
Wow. That's pretty standard for you.
Yeah.
Not standard that Josh got walked over.
I feel a little slighted.
But Brett's here.
Brett's here.
Woo, I'm so happy.
Live action Brit.
Live action.
Well, Cynthia's not here, our least movie-centric person on the team.
Yeah.
Let's do a movie episode, all right?
Yeah.
So the 50 highest grossing movies of all time.
50?
Yeah.
50. I mean, how many?
50?
50 highest grossing movies of all time.
Okay, now is this adjusted for inflation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, what's the game? What are we doing? Am I guessing how much money it made, or am I just saying whether or not it was trash?
Did I not specify that?
No.
No, you did. He wasn't listening. Water,
so to specify, in case I didn't make it clear, we are ranking these highest grossing movies on the Tiermaker based on how good we think they are.
Got it.
Like whether it justifies what it made.
Now I'm on board.
All right, I got
'Kay.
you.
Yeah, Josh is
Here we
good at
go.
that.
All right.
We're going to have to re-explain it to him here in about 5 minutes.
So, for example, Avatar, the highest grossing film of all time.
B.
Do we actually think it deserves to
It's a
be?
B.
Got it.
It's a B.
Highest-
Understand.
It's a
Definitely
B.
a B.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I
fine.
understand.
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm
but
saving.
yeah,
The
It's a
way
B.
of water is a little bit better.
it was.
Mhm.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, if you're not familiar with Tiermaker, it's the ranking scale. So you have the S tier, which is the best of the best.
Supreme.
Then you go down A, B, C, D. So A is near the top, B is right there in the middle. It's an average film. C is going to be it's below average, and D is it's total crap. So on this game, since these are all the highest grossing films of all time, it's going to be how good we think it is and if it deserved all the money that it made at the box office. So for example, if we all thought that Avatar was a piece of crap, it's going to be in the detail despite how much money it made. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so basically the way that it made it onto our tier maker is by it being
Making
in the
a lot
top
of money.
Dollar
50.
value.
Yeah.
And then okay.
But that doesn't mean it was good. Just means a lot of people saw
Right.
it.
Got it. Okay.
Hey, Corey,
Totally involved.
could you make your cursor a little bigger?
Right?
Why
is
do you
that
guys have
so
such a problem with
large?
so we can see it?
Okay.
Why do we need to see the
Because
cursor?
I have a tiny ass screen.
I mean, my eyesight's bad.
It's not the size of the screen.
It's how
It's
you
the
use it.
resolution.
Oh.
LOL.
All right, before this goes any more off the rails, let's get right into it. We have 50 films to go through. We're going to be doing them at random. I have the spreadsheet pulled up of what they made at the box office. So as we go through this, I'll give the reference point, and then we'll see how good we think it is. So
Okay.
at random, the first film that we're going to do, The Avengers, the original Avengers film.
Oh.
This one made
Starting hard.
$1.5 billion at the box office. It's currently ranked in the 12th highest grossing film of all time. It
12.
peaked at the 3rd highest grossing, so it's fallen down a little
I'm going to
bit.
say A.
Okay.
Me. That's what I say.
Mm,
I'm outvoted often.
I want to say S.
I want to say S.
It proved the concept.
Yeah.
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 It was proof like superhero films can
Yeah.
gross really big time.
And that you can take 8 films that were not connected and connect them.
yes. Successfully
Yeah. So much so that a billion other people tried to do it.
and failed miserably.
Second
That's it.
Sony.
Mm.
All of DC.
So Jason disagreed.
I mean, and not a big disagreement.
He would give it an A+.
Okay.
I mean, A is pretty significant.
We'll start off A, and we'll see where it goes from there. We can always rearrange.
Start off S.
Yeah, we'll start off S.
A puts it in S.
So yeah, I mean, yet again, these are the 50 highest grossing films of all time, which means a lot of people liked them.
Yeah.
So it's very possible that the S
No.
tier could get filled up pretty fast.
A lot of people had $16 on a weekend. That's what that means.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. All right, let's just keep it going. So, tough one here for us here in Eat Sleep Nerd. Top Gun Maverick.
S. Let's go. I will fight. I don't give a
I didn't see this.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
give it an A. It's an A for me. This is for me. It's not sticking the landing.
It was the moviest movie we've had in 20 years.
I do
It
agree with
reminded
that.
me of movies when I was little.
Okay. I support Josh's.
It is a real
I didn't see it.
movie.
If everyone out in internet land
Yes.
was a part of Josh's Magnolia room,
You have
Movies.
no idea how much money I have made because of Top Gun Maverick.
yeah, I say S too.
I'm actually agreeing with this.
See, they should have let Maverick die.
Oh
No, my
God.
father would have been traumatized.
I'm just saying, like,
His
it
exact
would-
words coming out of the theater was, "I'm really glad he didn't die because I can't lose James Bond and Maverick in the same year." So
but yeah, I mean, for me, it's like another not sticking the landing. It's not that they should have killed him off in the movie, like that, like that should have been an end goal. But with the direction that they took, they should have.
my heart has not beat that fast in a movie in so long.
But it was a great movie.
I have not wanted to jump up and be like, yes, at a movie in so long. Also, Tom Cruise is a national treasure. It's
All right, next up on the list, Frozen, the original Frozen.
C. Get that
Never
outta here.
seen it. I can't say.
The
Stop
second one
it.
is better.
The second one
anyways.
is better.
Thank you.
It is so much better. The music is so much better in the second
Yes,
one.
Storytelling, chef's kiss.
Yes.
So you're saying everybody that liked Frozen, the first one so much, just let it go.
Yeah,
Oof.
I am.
But also,
you had to
yes.
Get out.
I was fully expecting that joke to come up.
Also, I was working at Books A Million when that movie came out, and every single toy sang that song nonstop. I have a visceral reaction to it.
I
now.
lived here in Huntsville when that happened.
Yeah.
And I
Wow.
worked at the mall. Let It Go. And that
Oof.
song.
Yikes.
So Frozen, currently the 24th highest grossing film of all time with $1.2 billion. It peaked at the 5th highest grossing. So it's also
C.
dropped a lot.
C.
See?
Yeah.
C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not trash, but it is very average.
It's very much overkill.
Slightly less than average. So, yeah,
care
C.
about
Okay.
Children are going
All right, next up, the original Black Panther.
Okay, I'm in the minority here. It's fine. Like, it's a B. The only thing I can think of is
A.
the horrible CGI fight at the end.
We're not talking about that.
It was bad.
I'm
It was really
gonna
bad,
throw it on the A.
which is unusual for Marvel because like Marvel usually has really solid CGI.
I think that was about the time when the CGI gate started happening.
Yeah.
I think it was the first time where you could see that they were making up what the ending was going to be after they were done filming.
Mm.
And we'll fix it with CGI.
And that was also the time where you had really quick turnovers, where they started really putting
Yes.
quick turnovers.
We're
for
doing
CGI.
6 movies a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Get ready.
You have like you can't do the same.
I won't be mad if it's B, but to me it's like a C-ish movie. It's fine. I respect it for the culture. I get it.
Yeah.
As a movie, if we remove that, it's like a C to me.
I liked it.
I was
It was
gonna
an
say
A.
an A for the culture.
A for the culture. I'll agree with that. I don't think it's a B. I think it's
Yeah.
definitely above average.
But I understand where you come from.
Yeah,
Thinking
yeah,
that it's
yeah,
A, that
yeah.
it's a-
Critically.
If I filled it with
Yeah.
Whiteys, it would have been a B.
Colonizers.
Yeah, that's the word.
Colonizers.
Colonizers. Yes.
Speaking of colonizers, Avatar.
Oh, hey, there's the segue. You're welcome.
C.
So,
C.
I liked Avatar, guys.
I
No,
really
you liked
enjoyed-
the second Avatar.
I still liked the first one.
I liked the first.
I fell asleep in the movie.
The bad guy is so good. Can't remember his name.
He really is. He's a token bad guy actor though. He's been. A
He
bad
is.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in Tombstone. He's the drunkard in Tombstone.
Yes.
He got friggin' yoked for Avatar.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah. He's great, actually. I love him.
Yeah.
But I don't I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't put it higher than an A at the tip
I was
top
gonna
ist.
say like a B or an A.
Yeah. I say B.
I'm feeling B at
We'll do
least.
B.
Yeah,
B for
Well-
Whitney. Let's do it.
at most. For me.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
I meant.
B
At
is
most.
for
At
me,
most.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it had the incredible nuanced decision to call the unobtainable item unobtainium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
I-
Stroke of genius.
Very
will
original.
say,
From the man who said the robot that kills people should be called a Terminator. Like,
he's
Oh,
very
James.
creative with his
he doesn't ease it in there. Like drives it home.
For those curious, Avatar, the highest grossing film of all time to this day, came out in 2009. So it's been holding on to that spot for a while.
Wow.
I think some of it's because it got re-released.
right.
Like 7 times.
Yeah.
He was like, "We're going to make this the highest grossing film.
Yeah.
We're going to do this.
Yeah.
Like, I will re-release it."
And as a
As many
society,
times
we
as you
said, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Currently sitting at $2.9 billion.
That is insane.
So
Wow.
wild.
All right, next up, let's do the only Harry Potter film on the top 50 highest grossing films of all time. I believe it is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Okay,
Oh,
so
part
So
2?
this is the last film. The last
I enjoyed it.
So guys, I dipped out after Goblet of Fire. I'm not gonna lie.
These
I have not seen the last 3.
Deathly Hallows Part
4?
1 and 2 are really good, actually.
So what
I've used it as a demo before, but I've not seen the movie.
like the whole I remember watching like just binging the whole series
Yeah.
Multitasking.
and like by the time they got to Harry and
Over there.
Ginny, didn't care.
Yeah.
Didn't care. Like,
So,
why-
she's the love interest? I'm out.
Yeah, like they teased it in the first couple movies. Harry had stuff to do. Somebody was trying to kill him. Like he ain't got time for Ginny. Why do we still have time for Ginny?
Yeah.
Don't care.
What I've learned is that Voldemort's really bad at closing the deal.
But
Yeah.
I will say one of my favorite parts of the film, like these 2 films, was Snape.
Yeah.
Rip.
That Half-Blood Prince and this one made Snape my homeboy.
Yeah, 110%. Stand by that.
Yeah.
Even
Someday
with
I
that
know.
haircut.
Even with.
So yeah, the other Harry Potter films did appear on the top 50 list at one point in time, but they've all fallen off. So the only one still remaining in the top 50 is the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the last film in the franchise. Currently in the 20th spot with $1.3 billion total.
No, like
Yeah.
I would say B just because of the Harry stuff just pissed me off.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't the best ending,
Yeah.
but as a whole,
No.
it was a good ending to the story.
Yeah, it was
Right, yeah.
it was good up until that weird
Yeah.
whatever years later thing.
The epilogue.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I
forgot
was like,
about that.
"Bleh."
Oh yeah.
But-
Why did we need that?
We didn't.
Wait,
Was that in
Yeah.
the book?
What got me was the really bad
Oh,
aging
okay.
makeup.
Yes.
Okay, as a makeup person, I was like, "What is that?"
Oh, I don't
It's
even
not
think it was.
good.
I don't even think it was makeup. I think it was CG.
It's like that
It was
episode of
makeup.
Family Guy
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
some-
where they age Stewie into an adult and he still
Yeah.
has a football head.
Yeah.
And it's just awkward.
Yeah,
It had that same awkwardness as Family Guy's grown up Stewie.
yeah,
That's what
Yeah.
it had.
yeah.
Also,
So,
the tell age is they gave Ron a gut, which was
Yeah.
funny.
brother looked like he probably went through.
Yeah,
some
he was
stuff.
going through it.
Let's move on. So we'll leave it at B for now. Next up, we got Despicable Me 3.
I didn't. see
S.
No,
S. Let's go.
I stopped after 2.
I have 2 children. I have seen these movies 8,000 times. Despicable Me 3 slaps.
I've seen the 4th one in class, but I haven't seen.
I don't
They're all
know
good.
if
They're
I've
all
seen this
good.
one.
Okay.
Every single one of them is good.
Okay.
So, in good
Mhm.
conscience, can we really put this in S if only one person has seen it?
I'll settle for A,
If they stay,
but I will pitch fits if we go lower than A.
Okay.
Well, Josh can stand on anything. Like he's
This
Honestly,
is true.
though,
He's fiery.
honestly.
Never met a hill I didn't want to die on. Like,
See that hill? I'm gonna die there. Well, hold that hill.
So Despicable Me 3 came out in 2017. It's holding on to the last spot on the top 50. So right now, 50th spot, peaked at 24. So it's fallen about halfway off the list. It made just over $1 billion at the box office. So
billion and some change.
eh?
I think that's the.
I really do love it.
reasonable.
Yeah.
That might be one of my movie night movies. I'm not even kidding.
All right. Next up, we got a more recent movie, Barbie. Came out. Oh my gosh, I guess it has been 2 years now. Woo.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So I rewatched it
That summer is.
not long ago. It doesn't hold up.
So I thought the same thing. I showed Cynthia the movie for the first time. The second watch, I was just like, oh, that's
Yeah,
all right.
it's a B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
B for Barbie.
I think it was more of a hype thing.
It's It's also pretty misandrist, actually. Like
What's a new word?
it's not just it's not just pro-feminist. Like it puts down men
Hey.
pretty hard.
You are Knuff.
I didn't feel enough after that movie.
Yeah, like
The
it was-
best thing we got from Barbie was the memes.
Yeah.
Like the memes are solid. Thank you. But
I enjoyed some of the messages, but I would be. I mean, it doesn't hold up. I would be cool with a B for Barbie.
yeah.
And
B
the
for
whole-
Barbie.
And the whole Will Ferrell aspect of it seems so
out of place.
just shoehorned in
Yeah.
there.
I don't
It's
know,
almost
that-
like they didn't really give him lines. Or like, Will, just go do that.
Yeah.
Can you go be you?
Yeah, just do you.
Here's like $500,000 for you to just walk on set
Yeah.
and then leave. And he's like, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Got it.
Currently holding on to the 16th spot with $1.4 billion at the box office.
Yeah, not bad.
That is so much money.
All right, moving on, changing up the genre a good bit. We got Skyfall, the only James Bond movie currently on the top 50 list.
Wow.
A.
S.
I'm going S.
I would go S.
It's not my favorite Bond movie. Like it's up there.
It gets me so hype every time I watch it.
It's pretty
Like
intense.
that scene where he's running through London trying to.
Yeah, like I'm not going to
Oh.
stop you from putting it in S.
Yeah.
But
Not to
Like-
mention, honestly, soundtrack.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Thomas Newman.
So, all right. So this is the only one that's on there out of all of them.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Now, yet again, at one point in time, the other ones were on there,
Got it.
but it's fallen off.
You win some, you lose a bunch.
Mm.
Yeah, Skyfall currently in the 36th spot. It peaked at the 7th spot
Wow.
when it came back out in 2012. And it's currently, well, not currently, it made $1.1 billion at the box office. All right. Next up, we got Aquaman.
D.
Really?
Yeah, D. I would say this one mostly rode on Jason Momoa's hotness.
You know what? Yes.
No, I'm not against it. Like it's fine.
up.
Absolutely.
Like I get it. Like it's a fun movie. It is. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bagging on it.
I wish that.
But like greatest movie of all time.
Mm-mm.
Come
I
on.
wish that they had better writers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa, because he kills that character. He's
Yeah.
awesome.
No, like it is fun to watch. It's a spectacle movie.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I was about to say, if he was more of a character like he was in Justice League,
Yeah.
I'd love
Yeah.
And Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Like
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Restore the Snyderverse. I said it.
So this one peaked at 20th all time. It's now currently 31st. Yeah,
Really?
with $1.1 billion. It's the only DCEU film on the list.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that we're doing out of 50. And I was like, man, what's that? That's above 25, Corey. Come on now.
Star Wars The Last Jedi.
Hey.
I liked The Last Jedi.
It was.
I did too.
I've said it so many times.
I feel like you've said so many times that you thought it was trash.
No. Okay, let me
No.
rephrase.
Kind of
I
Jason and I
specifically
agree.
I specifically like what they did with Luke Skywalker.
Yes.
Everything else about the movie was kind of trash. But I love the idea of, because there's nothing more real to me than the idealistic little person growing up and the universe taking a massive dump on their chest. And that is exactly what happened to Luke
Very
Skywalker.
relatable.
Yeah. He's, I'm going to start a Jedi temple and it's going to be great. And I'm going to train a bunch of people. And oh, I have to kill my nephew.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm so, the whole the whole deception of him not actually being there to fight Kylo.
yeah, that was like an
That
actual
was-
twist that I didn't
I was
see.
like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And they showed it to you the entire time. Like they showed you his foot not dragging the
uh-huh.
salt on. Anyway. But yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
So no, like I know Mark Hamill hated it, but
But he brought his A game.
yeah,
he still did it.
he still
He
did it.
really
Yeah.
well.
Everything else was trash. I'll agree with that.
I wouldn't get that.
And when I
I-
say everything else, I mean that entire
Yeah.
trilogy
No.
was trash.
the milking scene could have been cut.
You know what? But he was
Uh,
trying to make a point. Like, he goes, I'm a
Um,
disgusting hermit. Leave me the hell alone.
Yeah,
They did
he
that
got in
really
there.
well.
It was really
That-
weird.
He
It
got
was
in there.
super
It
weird.
pulled me.
I
It
get-
pulled me
yeah.
from like my mindset I was in. I was like,
Exactly.
"Ugh."
Like, why did we need that? Like, he could have done something else, like scratched his balls or something.
You
But-
can't do that in Star Wars.
But
the
then
teats
it-
were practical though. Did you know that?
Were they?
Yeah, the teats were practical.
That's even more upsetting.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, those
Honestly?
practical teats.
Yes.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
could you milk a cat?
Yeah.
We love a good practical teeth.
And the whole like Ray and the boulders thing at the end. Yeah, I hated that.
So where are we putting a
Hey,
I say C.
I was thinking like a
B.
Sounds
somewhere between a C and a B.
I would
Yeah.
say
a B.
B.
sounds like a B.
I think B is fine.
Currently ranked 22nd all time, peaked at 9 when it came out, 1.3 billion at the box office when it came out in 2017. So we're going to leave that one at B. Let's move into a whole different genre yet again. We got F8, The Fate of the Furious.
D.
Dang
Is this
it.
the one where they went to space?
Yes.
Oh, is that the space one? I didn't
S.
see that one.
S.
There an F?
D is it.
Can you just
So
delete it
bad.
off of the
It was so
Can
bad.
you just
They were
delete it?
wearing like radiation suits
Mhm.
in space. S.
No.
I mean, they were car guys. They don't know what they're doing.
No, really though, it's like an F. It's really bad.
That's one of those movies I almost walked out the theater. Like, Furious 7 was over the top, but it was still like a fun watch. They just ruined it.
They
with
should have
F8.
stopped
Yeah.
at Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I will stand on that. Okay.
I don't know. I liked
And it pisses
4,
me off.
5, and 6.
I'd liked 5.
Five
was
was
like-
cool.
They were just
Yeah.
heist movies, which were
Right.
But
Yeah.
Which is always
they
cool.
get so space. They get so ridiculous. It just makes me twitch.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
Just
like,
a reminder that in the original Fast and Furious, they were stealing VCRs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the heist.
in
Yeah.
tube TVs.
Yeah.
that's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And pun intended, they just drove the series into the ground.
Oof. Proud of you, though.
They should have just listened
It's good
to
wordplay.
the Jason franchise because he went to space,
He did.
and that movie was terrible.
If your solution is, what if it was in space?
Right?
It's not the
Stop.
answer.
Stop the
That's the
series.
new jumping the
Stop
shark.
series.
That is the-
right.
That's the new
When you
jumping-
go to space,
is-
it's
is-
over.
yeah.
Yep.
Let's go to space.
So, The Fate of the Furious, when it came out, it peaked at the 11th all time, made
Really?
1.2 billion at the box office. It has fallen down to 27th all time,
What year did it come out?
2017.
It makes me so angry.
That
Wow.
it made that much.
Yeah.
All right, next up, the live action remake of Beauty and the Beast.
Never saw it.
C. It's slightly below average.
It was something.
Emma Watson, you could do better.
Which really stinks.
Can
because
she though?
Yes.
She
Yeah.
can. She's a
Wallflower?
Can she though?
She's a phenomenal actress.
Is she? Or have we just thought, oh, she's cute for the last 20 years?
No, she's great.
not at
No,
all.
yeah.
I don't
She's
know.
actually a good actress.
I don't know.
Have you seen her hair in Harry Potter? Okay, no,
I don't know.
Right.
literally
I don't know.
Fantastic.
electrical circuit.
I
What is going on?
Anyway, so D,
Mid at
C?
best.
C?
See,
see.
C.
I would say C. So growing up, Beauty and the Beast was one of my favorite films.
it's a
I had
great
it on
cartoon Disney
VHS.
movie.
I have the Disney's collector's edition.
Oh, dude, I went
Like
through the
the old
VHS
school.
like 2 times.
Like, I loved it. When I watched this, I did not get a feeling of nostalgia. I was not like, oh, this is what I imagined. No.
You know what would have made it 8 times better?
What?
Is if they had just done the right thing, gotten the man who did it on Broadway,
Yes.
and had Hugh Jackman as Gaston.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because then they could do a movie like Gaston.
Get out.
That's-
You're fired.
I
You're done.
love it, Jason. Keep going.
When Beauty and the Beast came out in 2017,
can.
it peaked at 10th all time with 1.2 billion. It has now fallen down to 25th all time.
Oh my God, that movie is 8 years old. Okay.
Wow.
So we're gonna put it at C.
Yeah, C is,
Yeah.
feels,
That's fine.
honestly, it's still kind of generous, but
Incredibles 2.
S.
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 Let's
It was pretty good.
go.
Just soundtrack alone.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
It was cute.
Pretty incredible.
Loved
It was
Pretty
it was
incredible.
worth the ridiculously long wait.
Proud
Yeah,
of yourself
right.
over there. Literally. I love how Jason cracks a joke and he sits
Jason.
there and he smiles waiting for us
He's
to
just
get
waiting,
He's
just-
like, ah.
Almost too incredible.
Ah.
I hate it here.
This is why
Incredibles
she's
2 came
remote.
out in 2018. It made $1.2 billion at the box office, peaked at 15th. It's down to 26. What?
I don't know. It's just humorous. in
I'm
there.
just vibing, man.
We're just hanging.
Spider-Man Far From Home. S.
S.
Yeah,
S.
it was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, Tom Holland doesn't miss when he's
He really
playing
doesn't,
Spider-Man.
No.
Yeah.
He misses pretty much every other time.
Yeah.
But when he's playing Spider-Man,
Everything else he does is pretty Uncharted.
The only thing I've ever seen him
Wow.
be is
That was it.
Wow.
Spider-Man Far
going
From Home came out back in 2019, made 1.1 billion at the box office, peaked at 24, it's down to 33.
Should be higher. That was a good movie.
it really
Very
should
good.
be.
Yeah.
For as good as that movie was, Secret Invasion should have been amazing.
for weeks. I watched like theater reactions.
Yeah.
And it just
I would argue
Lifted
it's
my
the
spirit.
strongest of the Spider-Man movies.
It is.
yes.
Yes.
I agree.
It is.
Like if you remove the cameo hype from No Way Home,
It's all right.
like it's fine.
Yeah.
It's good. It's cool. But like this movie, friggin' solid.
So
Yeah.
interestingly enough, it's again the second one in the Spider-Man series that's
Is the
that's
best one.
best one of 3.
Yeah.
Titanic.
Never seen it. I can't tell you.
Wait,
How have
really?
you
Never seen it?
Titanic?
How?
Like not even on accident?
Intentionally, no intent.
Okay.
You're
Anytime.
literally a theater kid. You've not seen Titanic.
Don't
Get
want
out.
to. Don't want to.
Don't want
It's a good movie.
Like,
to. Don't want to.
Like it is a good movie and it's always on. Like no matter where you are.
Yeah, it's
Near,
it's-
far.
I have. It's not,
Like
wherever you are. It's
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
I think I owe Celine Dion money now.
I'm proud of
But yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I'm not even mad at it. It was-
why do you? Okay. Why do you get mad at me? But not what the hell?
Because you're just nonstop with it.
I
No,
want
it's it. I was standing in line for a ticket, and they said that the boat sunk. I was like, "Well, you guys just ruined the movie," and that was it. I just,
Hey,
It's
Jason,
less about
I
the
don't,
boat.
Oh my
I don't want to
God.
spoil anything for you, but Jesus dies too.
Yeah.
Just
what?
yeah.
Well, so much for seeing the Passion. Okay,
So where are we putting it, guys?
S.
It's S,
I mean,
man.
It's an S
like
tier. It's a
it's a
cult
good movie.
classic.
it feels gimme-ish, but no, really. Like Titanic
For
friggin'
when it was
slaps.
filmed, the shooting style, coloration, all that. It's beautiful.
It did
Oh.
CGI crap that should not have been possible yet.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like
I will say the door was big enough.
technically, it's a piece
Someone's
of
got to
debris.
say it. Someone's got to say it.
the debris.
The debris was big enough. Just saying.
Also, when James Cameron re-released it for the special edition, he fixed the sky so that it accurately represented what the sky would have looked like at the time, because Neil deGrasse Tyson said that the constellations didn't line up.
That's
Yep.
pretty cool.
I remember that. Yeah.
Also, Neil deGrasse Tyson is a total dork,
In the
But
best
yeah.
way possible.
Yeah.
usually.
Titanic peaked at 1 all time. It was the top highest grossing film for the longest time until Avatar came out. Made $2.2 billion at the box office, came out in 1997.
That is
It
so
is now
much
down
money.
to 4th place all time.
That's wild.
It's also been re-released like 9 times.
Yeah.
But still, though.
Yeah.
That's just wild.
Point is, if you ever get the opportunity, invest in a James Cameron film. It will pay off.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Boo!
See,
Actual garbage. Z.
now I think it was lazy. I won't call it actual garbage. I enjoyed it, but it was nowhere near what it could have been.
She's a Palpatine. Fuck outta here.
Again,
hated
lazy.
it.
It was lazy.
Hated
Real lazy.
It was lazy, but I still enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give it a C.
It
No,
felt-
to
it-
me, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, it is the culmination of everything that was wrong with that trilogy. Namely, being at no point did they have a cohesive vision from start to finish.
Yeah.
Every single movie they made up a movie to come after the last movie,
Mhm.
and not in a good way. Not in a fill in the blank way. Just bad.
It felt like different people were writing fan fiction, and then they sat in a room and they were like,
Yes.
how can we put this together in a semi-cohesive way? We're going to get great talent, but we're just going to put this line here.
Yeah.
Put this there. At the end, how are we going to do this? Make her a Palpatine. How? Well,
Because, like,
yeah. I know what you're saying.
and you made the excellent point. The talent was so good. I did not dislike anyone in any of these movies.
Right.
They were actually perfectly cast.
Yeah.
And then it was completely squandered.
Finn's character was squandered, was wasted.
Yes.
Mhm.
They were clearly
Bill
setting
Burr had a better Stormtrooper story in 10 minutes than Finn got in an entire friggin' trilogy.
They were setting him up for something more in the first one.
Yes.
You could see that. Yeah, and again, it was definitely the weakest of the three sequels. Absolutely.
No, it was just proof that they were just printing money.
Yeah.
Is what they were trying to do.
They could have done so much
Like-
more with Rey as like a female character.
Mhm.
They really could have.
She could have been Ellen Ripley for a new generation.
Yep.
And instead, I'll say it. Come at me, internet. She ended up being a Mary Sue.
She may still end up being.
Could be.
Ripley, 'cause
There's
they're
always
making-
chance.
Well, they're
She-
making
like,
a
yeah,
Star Wars
yeah.
movie with her in it as a Jedi.
But
So-
she flipped over that TIE fighter though.
That was pretty badass. I'm
That
sorry.
was cool.
That was
That
cool.
was good.
I'm not saying it's like completely without anything cool. I'm just saying, like, by and large, suck turds.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker came out in 2019, made 1.074 at the box office, peaked at 32. It's now down to 40. Down to 40.
So it's
Should be off the
only-
list.
I was gonna say it's only dropped like 8 spots.
Give it time.
All right. Iron Man 3.
See,
I say B.
It's my favorite of the Iron Mans. It really is.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
no man.
There's only one man.
Iron Man's.
Iron's Man.
Mm.
Is,
No, it's right. Iron Man. Iron Man's
I'm gonna say A. I caught it on the cable the other day,
on the cable.
and it totally holds
all right,
up.
All right, Josh, talk about the cable for us. Now you know. How
No,
it
it was Dad of all people was flipping through channels, and he stopped when it was Iron Man 3, and me, Dad, and the boys sat and watched Iron Man 3, like with commercials and everything. And no, like it's good. It's fun. I wish the other two had been as much fun as Iron Man 3 was. And it was the one that proved you can keep going after the big team up.
Yeah.
That was the first
Oh,
movie
yeah.
after
Yeah.
Avengers.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's true.
And so, I don't know, like it treated Tony Stark like an actual person, which hadn't been done yet.
Yep.
He was dealing with PTSD. Plus, that was the first time you saw him with multiple suits, which in turn sets up Age of Ultron and everything else. Like, it was proof of concept. Like, it works, and it was fun.
Where are we putting it, guys?
I
B.
say A. You're free to disagree with me. I will not fight.
I say
you,
B.
but I say A.
B.
I'm A or B, so I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say A for the fact that it does touch on things like PTSD, especially seeing that from a superhero on a big screen in a very real way too.
Yeah.
Like it was very real. It was like he was exhibiting real signs of someone with PTSD.
So we're going to put it at A. So Iron Man 3 actually peaked at 5th all time, which I didn't realize it caught up.
Wow.
Dude, it was huge when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.2 billion at the box office. It's down to 28th now. So it's fallen a good bit. But yeah, peaked at 5. Good for it. Good for it. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So the third in that little trilogy.
I
Let
haven't
it-
never
this
seen
one.
it.
Let it fall off the list.
It was trash.
It was
It
not
was
great.
trash.
I haven't
The-
seen it. My mom loves them, but I haven't seen it.
Like the last half hour was solid because it felt like a Jurassic Park movie. The first like hour and a half, hour 45 was just
Yeah.
like, what are they doing?
Okay.
It was like about, what was it, like a bug invasion or something? Like they weren't even talking about
Yeah.
dinosaurs for most of the movie.
Oh.
D.
Yeah.
Now they brought in ScarJo to try to save it.
So-
Hey, no, though that one actually looks good.
Yeah, no, I'll see that.
It has dinosaurs. in it.
That's ScarJo. in it.
And ScarJo. Yeah.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom came out in 2018, made 1.3 at the box office, 1.3 billion. Peaked
Oof.
at 12, fell to currently 23rd. Captain Marvel.
Oof.
B.
C at best.
C.
Does anyone remember where we put it during our Marvel MCU ranking?
I did not care for it.
I enjoyed it, but I also felt it was a weak movie.
Okay.
So B for me. Also,
Maybe
kind of
just-
one.
Yeah, like right there in the middle. Yeah. Came out in 2016, made 1.1 billion.
2016?
Or,
I know, right?
Wow.
That movie's
9
almost
years
10
old.
years old.
sorry. Did I read the right one? 2019. My bad.
Wow.
Made 1.1
Still
billion.
old.
Still old. Yeah.
Peaked at 23, fell down to 34 currently. So 1.1 in 2019. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so here's the problem. It turned Nick Fury's eye into a joke.
Yeah.
That was a weak
huge
point
joke.
too. That
Yeah.
was a weak point.
After the Winter Soldier kind of alluded to it being a really big heroic act.
Yeah.
And instead it was scratched out by a kind of cat.
Yeah, that was. I think that was a miss, a big miss
Yeah.
for Marvel.
All right, next up, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, the only Lord of the Rings film
S.
Well, all right. Cool.
How do you?
I mean, no, I agree.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking.
Chris is over here like B, I guess.
No, I mean, I was thinking about it. Is that the one with the big battle?
There's
Yep.
two of them that have big battles.
Yep. Nope. That's you got it.
The one with the mountain? They're fighting.
It's the one with the Ghost Army.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was so
It was so great.
bad.
There's no reason
But
they should have been
that
able
was so
to do
bad, but I'm not gonna curse.
Yeah.
It was so good.
You mean badass?
that. Badass.
I was
Badass?
trying to like be chill about it. Okay. But it was badass.
That's like a TNT curse. Like that's fine.
Okay.
If they can say it on CSI, we can say it on.
Well,
That's true.
in Disney, you get one F-bomb.
That's
No,
true.
at PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13, you can slip in one F-bomb as long as it's
Yeah.
non-sexual. That's
Right.
actually the rule.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can say F this, but you can't say I F'd her.
ah.
Or
Yeah.
So many
him.
more movies to get through.
Sorry.
Sorry.
All right, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King made $1.1 billion all the way back in 2003.
Actual achievement.
Peaked at the second highest, obviously behind Titanic at the time, has fallen to 32.
That's such an amazing feat, to be like honest.
Mm-hmm. And they're all filmed at the same time. They just broke
Correct.
up the-
Back to
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
back.
All right. Joker.
Eh.
B.
A.
I was gonna say B.
I was thinking A. The first one was good.
Yeah.
Like it's
I mean,
it's rewatchable.
It was
Yeah.
fine. When I
You know
rewatched
what?
it, it felt artificial.
Hmm.
Like if you told me the vibe you were going for, I could make a movie that looks like it. That doesn't mean it's good. I just made a movie that looks like it. You know?
It-
So I don't know. Like it's if you wanted to put it A, I wouldn't pitch a fit. But like to me, it's a B. It's a solid B.
I think it stands out so much, especially at the time when it came out, because it was such a unique idea to take a villain, make his own movie, but also make him kind of like the victim,
Yeah.
plus make it dark and sad and depressing. But yeah, I don't know if it's really aged well.
I would say it's not the movie in itself is more about the performances in the movie.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That
Ooh,
are
that's
really
a very good point.
He lost
Yeah.
a lot of weight.
A lot.
He looked ill.
Like he did that character incredibly.
Yeah.
So that's a really
Agreed.
good point. Like it
Agreed.
was a very great performance, but is it a worthy movie of?
Okay,
Yeah.
you changed my mind, Christian. It's fine. It's A. It's fine.
Oh,
I would put
okay, I was
it-
gonna
I'll
go
let it
this
go.
way.
I would-
No, that's fine.
No, I would put it at an A because it did kind of
You're-
do
you're-
something a little
Yeah,
different.
pointing out its context at the time. I'll allow it.
'Cause that
Hashtag
scene,
lawyered.
That's
the scene
so
where he gets in the
nice of
fridge,
you.
Yes.
he just did it all willy nilly.
really?
Yeah,
Just
that
did it
that
willy-nilly.
wasn't a direction.
Okay.
They were just like, just let him go.
Let him cook.
Yeah, he's got this.
So it came out 2019, made just over $1 billion at the box office, peaked at 31, it's down to 39. All right. Next up, we have the original Jurassic Park.
S.
Thank you. That was easy.
And next.
Next.
So, fun fact about Jurassic Park, it actually peaked at number 1. When this movie came out, it was actually the highest grossing film of all time.
Steven Spielberg didn't miss.
It came out in 93. Made just over $1 billion at the box office. It's down to 49, so it's actually about to fall off the top 50.
No.
wow.
Need that re-release. Oh my god.
Re-release.
Okay.
Here-
What?
Yes.
Here's some trivia for how old is Jason. This was the first CD I owned. Was the
Oof.
Jurassic Park soundtrack.
Nice.
I was waiting for you drove to see it at the movie theater.
Well, my
You-
parents did drive me to the movie theater to see it.
You called Mr. Movie Phone to see what times were.
Yes, that was the thing that I did.
Bought a paper just to see. Like,
It's in the entertainment section. C3. Page C3.
LOL.
that was
Oh.
back. They didn't have assigned seats. You
Right.
just had to get
Oh,
in there.
Yeah, you
yeah,
had to
yes,
get to
you
the
had to have
theater.
mine.
Yep.
We got to go.
Also, I still have that CD.
That's amazing.
That's cool.
And it still plays.
That's really cool.
Next up, Transformers: Age of Extinction.
D, C,
Oh,
C.
Wait, what, is that
I didn't see it, but it feels right.
the one without Shia LaBeouf?
Is one of the ones without
Yeah.
Shia.
Yeah,
Shia.
Don't care about
that's
it.
correct. This is the Mark Wahlberg one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's trash.
I didn't
Oh,
see this
yeah.
one, so I don't know.
So where
That's awful.
C or D? C?
Because it's Mark Wahlberg, put it in D.
I mean, Peter.
Oof.
Yeah, that's fair.
Listen, he's super hit or miss.
Yeah.
Super.
So
He's either all the way on.
Yeah,
Or
or it's
just-
not.
yeah.
it's either the other guys or Transformers.
It's weird that I'd rather see him in another Ted movie.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, really. Seth
Honestly,
MacFarlane, anytime
yeah.
you're ready for Ted 3, like
Yeah.
we'll go.
Bring Marky
Please.
Bark back.
Please.
Yeah.
Age of Extinction came out in 2014, made 1.1 billion, peaked at 10, down to 37 currently.
Sure.
All right, next up we have Toy Story 3. S.
S. I cried like an actual child
Yeah.
when I thought they were all going to die.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
That scene.
They held hands.
We all know the
right?
scene too. The fact that we all know what the scene is, like even saying it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, come on. Toy Story 3 came out in 2010, made just over $1 billion at box office, peaked at 4.
That's
at
nuts.
4. It is currently at 42, so it's about to fall off, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and do Toy Story 4. So a direct follow-up. It's actually right next to it on the all-time list. So Toy Story 3 made 1.066. Toy Story 4 made just a little bit more, 1.073. Came out 9 years apart. So Toy Story 4 is currently at the 41th spot?
Yes. Yes, the 41th spot.
41st spot. So Toy Story 4. Let's look at that one.
Do you imagine if one of Andy's toys had like a nanny cam in it and he just finally watched the video like, what have y'all been doing?
Okay, so here's a philosophical question. Would they actually come to life if there was an Anticam present?
Dang.
Oof.
Mm.
If something...
What's their
they're
grasp
being
of technology?
If they're being observed.
Yeah, if they're being
Mm.
observed, will they actually come to life?
So anyway,
Anyway, yeah, it was good, just not as good as 3.
it was the first one that felt unnecessary.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the
Good,
one
though.
where
Like,
he
it's
stayed?
not
It was still great.
Yeah.
But like I didn't need it.
Is that the one he stayed with Bo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
What? It's like-
honestly, if they
It's like a
haven't-
decade old.
When did it come out again?
Between 19.
Yeah. Get out of here.
All right. Captain America Civil War.
Yes.
A.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm thinking
A,
the wrong one.
it's good.
JK.
Okay. The only reason it's A is because Tony Stark's suit up in that one is the sickest suit up of all of the suit ups.
So you would have said B otherwise?
Probably.
I was gonna say B.
It's the one where he's in the helicopter after he visits the
and he's
prison.
like,
It hits the
Yeah.
button and it starts coming up his finger from the thing.
Yeah,
That's sick.
that's pretty sick.
That is the coolest suit up in the entire MCU.
I think it was a good movie just because it did the hero versus hero thing for the first time.
And it didn't feel contrived.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this is something that people would actually disagree over.
Yeah.
Is whether or not government is a good thing. By the way, the answer is no.
And like there were stakes. Like it wasn't just like, oh, they had a fight and then they made up at the end of the movie. Like they were still fighting at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Like there were stakes with it.
Yeah.
They,
But
were,
I
they were
think-
broken.
Yeah.
the movie.
Infinity War would not have happened if they hadn't broken up in Civil War.
Yeah.
Infinity War would have been over in
Yeah.
10 minutes.
I think Cap won that fight though, because Tony was like, "My dad made that shield."
Right? It was very...
You had to roll out
Good point.
something personal to try to throw him
Yeah.
off.
Right? He was like, "All right, cool, whatever, bro."
Civil War came out in 2016, made 1.1 billion at the box office, peaked at 12, is currently at 30th all time.
That movie is almost 10 years old.
Yeah, some of these got me feeling a type of way.
Yeah, right.
Because for me, I'm like, oh, that was just like
Yeah, I saw that in the theaters like last week.
2017.
I remember last summer.
I was
Uh-huh.
a different age bracket when that movie came out.
Oof.
Especially Barbie, because that was like my first thing with you guys.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
And it,
It was.
wow.
it did not feel like it.
Yeah, 2
It
years.
doesn't feel like that.
Wow.
I'm
Holy
still
crap.
Here.
one of the more recent movies on the list, Moana 2, came out just last year.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it.
I've seen it.
It's cute. We watched it.
It is.
It's cute, but it's not like an S tier
No.
or an
No.
A tier. Like
No.
it's your typical sequel to me.
Mm-hmm.
That was
So,
a bunch of parents taking their kids to see a movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That was
Not
more merch.
that movie, a movie.
A Moana movie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That was the movie that was out
Yeah.
when they said, let's go see
Yeah,
a
it
movie.
came out in December, I think. So all those December vacation
Yeah.
moviegoers, yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's all right.
It's not
Moana
bad at
1
all.
slapped.
It's
Yeah.
not bad at all.
So
It
maybe
just-
B?
Yeah, I would put it at a B.
Christian?
I don't hate it.
So B?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, it just cracked into the top 50. So it came out last year, so only been out for a few months. It has made over $1 billion at the box office. It's currently where it has peaked, so at 44th all time. All right, let's get some more Star Wars. We got several more Star Wars films on here. Let's do Star Wars Rogue One.
S.
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 Yeah.
S.
So good.
It is the Star Warsiest
Oh.
Star Wars movie.
It's so Star Wars.
It's more Star Wars than Star Wars.
I actually
Much-
don't
much
disagree.
Star Wars.
I don't even mean it like ironically. Like, no, really. It's the most Star Warsy Star Wars movie.
See, I love that the main character, she was so serious the entire movie. But then you have like the comedic robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it didn't pull away from any of the seriousness at all.
No.
And it was a sassy robot. It wasn't
Yeah.
like, it wasn't unearned or just thrown in for laughs. It was organic.
They weren't
Yeah.
marveling it.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't quippy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, made $1 billion at the box office. Came out in 2016. It peaked at 20th all time. It's down to 45. The Lion King.
See,
I did not watch
Never saw it.
this, so
No. Yeah.
I
Honestly,
didn't
I've never
ever
seen
feel
it.
the need to watch it.
Yeah.
the part of the beginning where they're like, "Hi, Savannah, come give me a hug." That didn't hit as hard as it should have.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So
This was the movie that I thought was just the example for why live action remakes shouldn't happen, because you took away the emotion from.
It was
The
literally
lines.
less expressive than
Yeah.
the cartoon was.
Right.
yeah.
So to me, it's D. like,
and
I mean, I ain't gonna fight you.
And
Like, it's fine.
honestly, The Lion King is less for not. Did they have James Earl Jones reprising his role?
he was the only one that reprised. his
Okay.
role.
Yeah.
Jeremy Irons not coming back as Scar.
Huge miss. Huge miss.
Yeah, it just I think. Yeah. it just-
First off, having anyone record new lines was completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Just use the audio from the original movie.
Right.
Oh, that
That'd been
would
the
be so
cheapest
cool.
movie you've ever made.
Honestly.
Just make it same score, same dialogue, same actors.
Literally, just CG it.
Just
Yeah.
just make it look real.
Go down
Yeah.
to the vault, open that bad boy,
Yeah.
get the audio, and slap
Run
in
it
there.
through an AI thing that makes photorealism.
Yep.
And just call it done.
All right.
I just saved Disney.
So yeah, when this one came out in
If only we were
2019, it
that
made
simple.
1.6 billion at the box office.
That's
yes, lots of
amazing.
yeah, it was very popular.
I mean, we all went to see it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Peaked
Oh.
at 7th all
Shut up.
time, currently down to 11th. So it hasn't fallen far.
It has not.
So next up, we have Inside Out 2, another recent movie that came out last year. Inside Out 2, it was banger last
S.
Haven't seen it.
S tier.
Yeah, it's S.
I haven't
It's
seen
S
that one.
tier.
year.
Both of the Inside Outs slap
For
hard.
someone who has anxiety, that was the most perfect portrayal I have ever seen.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, so yet again, this one came out just last year. Made 1.6 billion at the box office. Holy crap. Peaked at 8, it's down to 9. So still
Wow.
way up.
Fell
Feels
so
better.
far.
Such a good movie.
Let's go ahead and do another recent one. Deadpool and Wolverine.
A.
That's
Hey.
A.
Yeah.
That's A.
Mm-hmm.
I hesitate to call it greatest of all time, but it holds up. You can rewatch it.
It's been held up for like last 9 months. Like,
Yeah, like it's. Well, I'm just saying, like once you get post hype and you rewatch something, you can be like, eh.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. Like it's still funny. I still cackled out loud.
Again, I really think it's Hugh Jackman that carries it.
Well,
I was
yeah.
about to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Most of
Yeah.
it is on that one scene.
Yeah.
Which
When they're in the van
Yeah.
okay.
and he gives them the
Oh,
business.
The speech.
Yeah.
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 Oof. And then like arguably the best fight scene in the movie, which is also in the van.
Yeah.
Like-
I thought it was too long, but
You would.
Deadpool being wrapped up in the seatbelts at the end, hilarious.
So yeah, it's been out since last summer. Made 1.3 billion at the box office. It is currently sitting at the 21st. I did it again.
What is it with
21st
these numbers today?
25th spot. So-
Mom said the music was the best part of the movie.
That's weird.
It was a lot of fun.
I love that movie so much.
Next up, one of the 2 Pirates of the Caribbean films on the list, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
That was the perfect trilogy.
It was so
Yeah.
good.
I'm really glad they didn't keep making movies after the trilogy. I'm really glad they didn't just stretch that out.
Honestly, same.
Yeah, this is the second one.
It was so good, dude.
I think A. I
It's
thought
at
it was
least
really
an A.
good.
That's
Yeah.
when they were just like, okay, we're willing to pay for Hans Zimmer
Yes.
instead of Hans Zimmer's studio. Like it. Yeah, this is when they proved it had legs.
This was a solid adventure film, like as good as adventure films can be. I would almost put it S.
You know what?
I wouldn't stop you.
Yeah, bump it on up there.
Jason's
rad.
so disappointed.
Let it
It's fine. I'm getting used to it with this.
Listen, I rewatch the first 2.
Yeah.
All the time.
And
It's
the
on
third one
TV
is
all the
fine.
Yeah.
time.
Oh, the
Third
first
one's
one.
all right.
The third one's fine.
First one I love.
It wraps it up.
Yeah.
And then they made On Stranger Tides for some reason.
No, Corey.
Nope.
They only made 3 Pirates of the Caribbean
That's right.
movie.
They also only made 3 Indiana Jones movies.
Correct.
Yes.
The 5th one was okay.
Let's not get on that topic. Okay.
Yes.
So Dead
It
Man's
was
Chest
fine.
came out all the way back in 2006, peaked at 3rd highest grossing movie of all time. It's down to 43, made just over $1 billion at the box office. The only one of the Dark Knight movies to make the list right now. So The Dark Knight Rises.
Mm.
Dark Knight Rises. Yeah.
Mm,
B.
If we're being honest, it's a B.
yeah.
B for Batman.
If Dark Knight was
for
still on here, it'd
Batman.
be higher. But
Oh,
Dark
yeah.
Knight Rises, yeah, B.
Yeah. I have to remind myself that it's which one made more money and not which one was better.
Yeah.
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 Because like it's not the strongest of the Batman trilogy.
No.
But I could also see how it definitely made the most money.
It was the culmination. Like
Yeah, like it's you're gonna go see how it
And
ended.
it was good.
And it was good. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It was not bad. It was not a bad film.
Yeah. Yeah.
But B. But B. B.
It would have been better if they actually killed Batman.
Batman.
I don't know. I like.
See, not sticking the landing,
Well,
Eh.
okay.
Also, if Talia died better.
right? That little.
That was so bad. It was so bad. And like she's a world-class actress.
Right.
Yeah.
It's such a weird choice.
Being directed by a world-class director. And everyone said, yeah, you know what? Let's get dinner. That's fine. It'll work. Yeah.
So the only Batman film on the list, Dark Knight Rises, came out in 2012, made just over $1 billion at the box office, peaked at 7th highest all time. It's currently down to 38th.
Mm.
Another relatively recent one, the Super Mario Brothers movie.
A.
Never watched it.
A.
B.
Watch it. It is so
I
good.
haven't seen it. I
B.
really...
It is so good.
It's pretty
I'm
good.
not even kidding. That's another one I've been made to watch about 8,000 times. And I know it's really
So
good because I
brainwashing.
don't complain.
So brainwashing.
Wait,
No.
Jason, you didn't see it?
I did see it.
Oh, okay, okay.
It said B.
Yeah. No,
You
that's
said you didn't.
I didn't see it.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
yeah,
either.
no, that's one of the ones when they're just like, I want to watch Super Mario Bros. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine.
So good.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
is this
good.
the Chris Pratt one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack Black as Bowser.
Yeah.
And-
Peaches.
Peaches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. it
And we
made
got
it
copyright
work.
stricken.
Significantly better than the Bob Hoskins Super Mario Brothers.
Sure.
I mean, I've had bowel movements that were significantly better than the Bob Hoskins movie.
I
mean,
I got a thing for severe thunder.
It's like one of those movies, yeah.
Before my phone died.
So we're saying A?
I say A.
I'm
You
saying
guys
A,
are
too.
free
I'm
to say
saying
whatever
A.
you want.
I
Like,
can say nothing, so I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm out.
So we got 2 A's and a B. Is that what we're...
if you guys wanted to watch it right now, I would watch it.
Fair enough.
Like, it's good.
It came out just 2 years ago, 1.3 billion, peaked at 15, down to 18. All right, let's do Furious 7. So this was the last one I was okay with,
See?
and they did the Paul Walker tribute at the end really well. So
I
I'm
did
putting
cry.
it. Yeah,
it did
was,
make me cry. We'll give it like a C. It made me cry.
I was going to say, ease up, Corey.
Yes.
Is that that one?
Yes.
Why do I keep doing that?
Ask
What were you going to say, Christian?
clarification.
Was it the one
sir.
with the cars? Is that what?
Is it the one where it's about family?
Is this the one where they played that really sad song at the end? Yes.
Okay, cool. We got it.
This was the one
Yeah.
where they were in Dubai and they
Yeah.
drove from skyscraper to skyscraper.
Ah, yeah.
That sounds so stupid. That's a
Right.
Yeah. And they
Okay,
actually
but-
spent money making that.
But also, it was sick.
It's pretty sick. Yeah.
It's sick. It was a good movie.
Like you
Awesome
went,
movie.
come on.
But
Dude,
also, I'm in.
Dude, yeah.
Like,
Like, sure, why the hell not?
Like that was the last one where yes, it was over the top, but they still made it just barely believable.
it fit just enough
Yeah.
in the realm of possibility where you're
Yeah.
just like, you know what? Sure.
So Furious 7, I believe, was the highest grossing one of all time. Yes, it is. So came out in 2015, made 1.5 billion at the box office. Peaked
That
at
is
fourth.
nuts.
Wow.
Peaked at fourth highest all time.
I think a lot of that had to do with the tribute.
It did. It did.
Yeah.
And it's currently down to 13th.
That is still really high.
Wow.
Pretty wild.
All right, we're coming towards the end here. So let's do Star Wars Episode 1.
C.
Oof.
I'll say it.
Honestly, yeah.
I'll say it. A.
No.
It
Yes.
sucks.
I was gonna
Nope.
say B.
No,
I
I'll
was
say
gonna-
it.
I was gonna say B.
I think it's one of the better Star Wars movies. I'm not even joking.
No. I was 5 minutes into, I was at the midnight showing the night it opened. 5 minutes in, I was like, this is going to suck. I was so excited to see this movie.
You were also like a 30-year-old man when that movie
I
came
was,
out.
let's see, it was 99.
And Star Wars
I was
is for
20.
children.
I was 20.
Okay, so you had a beer and you went to see the new Star Wars movie.
No, I was not old enough for a beer, sir.
No.
He's gonna out himself on the internet.
To Josh's point, though, this, Star Wars,
It was for
they
children.
come out as
Corey and
children's
I
movies, yeah.
were the perfect flippin' age
Yeah.
when Star Wars Episode 1 came out, and we got high on that stuff.
Yeah.
It was
But it didn't
amazing.
even stick to its own Star Wars lore.
He turned on a second lightsaber blade.
Okay, that's why it's not a D.
It was awesome.
That part.
But then he died 12
awesome.
seconds later, though.
Also,
Hey,
it was
hey,
firmly
hey,
anti-government
awesome.
with its trade regulations. It was on point.
It was so no.
I was gonna say B.
I'll settle for B.
See,
I'll set it for B.
see.
Christian.
Listen, we can't help it that we outvote you. What do you want?
I
What-
just want
what's
to make
that-
sure that,
He
that
just wants to be heard.
I just want to be heard.
What's that
On
little
my
boy's
board here.
name?
Anakin Skywalker,
Yeah.
Jake Lloyd.
Nice.
Yeah, he
That's
got
it?
bullied so hard he quit acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated his acting.
Okay.
We don't condone bullying here on YouTube, nerd.
Literal child.
You know what else we got from episode 1, though? Natalie Portman.
Oh,
Her acting
True.
sucked in it.
Well,
Your
well,
acting
she
sucks.
had to
No, that
be
sucks.
So
bland.
wooden.
She had to be bland.
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's
That's just who
acting
the
was so
queen was.
wooden. I mean, that's the problem. They had
Except
an
for Liam
all-star
Neeson.
cast.
Oh, also,
Liam
everyone
Neeson's
forgets.
his
Keira
acting was
Knightley.
wooden.
Keira Knightley. That's right.
Keira Knightley, she should have gotten blown up in the second one. Well, she did. No, I'm kidding.
Ooh.
No, it wasn't. No, I don't.
Keira Knightley and her teeth are a treasure.
where are we putting it?
I like B.
I
See,
like B.
Yeah.
B feels right.
B.
All right.
I feel bad at C.
So it came out in 99, made just over $1 billion at the box office, peaked at 2 all time. It's currently down to, about to fall off the list, at 47.
Seems appropriate.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
My favorite thing is in the behind the scenes
Yeah.
footage. You can see where Steven Spielberg comes to visit the set. And you got to remember, this is like at the beginning of everything will be CG, right? And George Lucas is just out there showing him like the droid props and stuff. And he's just like, well, where are the rest of them? And he's just like, no, we're going to have like a whole field of them like through the computer. And he's just kind of like,
That
okay.
right.
You do that.
All right. I can guarantee none of us have seen this film because it's actually still out in theaters right now,
Bold
but
claim.
it does not really caught on here in the US. And I'm probably going to mispronounce the name of it.
I'm
So
loving this.
Most likely.
Niza 2?
Ah,
Niza 2?
S.
You've
mm,
seen it?
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't have a clue.
so law of averages says it has to be B.
Country of origin for this?
This is a Chinese film. It is blowing up in China.
Okay.
So much so
Absolutely not. Can't do it.
Oh my god.
Gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and say D.
So much so that even though this is still a current film, it's come out this year, still a 2025 film. It is the 5th highest grossing film of all time at
Wow.
$2.1 billion.
Well, Chinese money goes a long way.
Well, it's US dollars.
If we got $1 from each of them, it would be the highest grossing film of all time.
So it's about to surpass Titanic as the 4th highest grossing film of all time. It's less than $100 million away. And yet again, brand new film.
What's it about?
there
Any chance you have the
any-
premise?
The premise is, after the catastrophe, although the souls of Niza and Obing were saved, their bodies would soon be shattered. Something planned to use the 7-colored lotus to rebuild their bodies. That is the vaguest plot.
I'm kind of in.
Honestly,
I want to know more.
It's about souls.
Would you like to know more?
I love a good catastrophe. Oh, okay, so I've seen people talking about
Oh,
this
this is a
online.
cartoon.
Kind of makes me uncomfortable.
The really spaced out teeth.
I've seen
Yeah,
people talking about
yeah.
this online. From across the vast pond.
Niza too.
And they say it's actually really good. But again, we do not have access yet.
On Rotten Tomatoes, it's currently holding a 95%,
Wow.
Holy
Ooh,
crap.
Wow.
Okay.
99% audience.
But do we need to see Niza 1 first?
I don't.
Sounds like it because it says after is sounds like it's like after the events. First one.
The audience says a truly all-encompassing sequel best served alongside its predecessor, obviously. It's a technical and
That's all I need
narrative
to know.
triumph that exceeds expectations and further immortalizes the Chinese legend.
Oh, so this is a cultural thing.
Do it for the culture.
I love that.
Do we leave it off?
I think leaving it off is fair since none of us.
Since not a single one of us
Yeah.
has seen it.
Oh.
All right, next up.
Colonizers.
Minions.
Okay, so Minions
Minions,
made me laugh.
Never saw it.
B.
Yeah, like it's not as good as the Despicable Core
Yeah.
movies. It's at least a B. Like
It's like one of those things where they took something and did too much of a good thing.
yeah, like it's the I have a long-standing theory that the best stories have supporting characters that are more interesting than your main character,
Yes.
Yeah.
and it doesn't work when you try to make them the main character.
Right.
Again, correct.
So yeah, this is kind of actually a prime example of that. Like a Gandalf standalone movie actually wouldn't be that good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's still funny. Like it's good. It's a B.
I haven't seen this one, so I can't say.
No, it's
I concur.
it's
with Josh.
exactly like you're imagining it.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a really good joke told nonstop for 90 minutes is not as funny.
It's like if somebody kept making puns over and over during a recording session.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
for-
that's
You
like
get it?
Yeah.
disgusting.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty despicable.
Ah!
Nice.
So Minions, currently 29th all time, peaked at 10 for some reason. Jesus.
Wow.
Came out in 2015, made 1.1 billion at the box office.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Transformers, Dark Side of the Moon.
B.
Yeah, it was fine.
I was gonna say B.
Mm.
So this one peaked at 5th all time. It's currently down to 35th.
That's wild.
1.1 billion, came out in 2011. All right, coming near the end here.
Dude
so let's do Spider-Man No Way Home.
It's an A.
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 It's super good. It's not S.
And Josh, you said earlier that if it hadn't been for the cameos,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you take out the cameos,
It's-
it's fine.
yeah, it really was a nostalgia
Yeah.
heavy movie.
They did. It is a 2-hour fan service video,
I was about to say it's a movie for the
Mhm.
fans.
Yeah.
But perfectly done.
which
Oh,
is
yeah.
like I don't mean it in a
Yeah.
bad way,
No, it doesn't take away from it at all.
but that's 100% what it rides
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Whenever somebody is going to watch this movie and they're like, should I watch it? I'm like, well, have you seen
The
these
other
9
9
movies
movies,
Yeah, first.
Yeah.
They're like, no. I'm like, well, you have to watch these
Yeah.
first.
like you'll get it, but you won't get it.
And
Yeah.
honestly, you kind of have to let them marinate for a while because that scene with Andrew Garfield doesn't really hit home.
Yeah.
Where he catches
Oh.
MJ.
Yeah.
Unless you've been sitting with that for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
Honestly.
God.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right?
I thought about doing that to my children. It's like, we'll watch this one when you're 20.
Yeah. Let it sit.
Yeah.
Let it marinate. Yeah.
Yeah. I
No
need
Way
you to feel the
Home.
angst.
We'll let you bet that marinate.
Marinate.
No Way Home came out in 2021.
The
Made
sauce.
$1.9 billion at the box office. Peaked at 6, is currently at 8th all time. Avengers: Age of Ultron.
I flippin' love Age of Ultron.
That's just because you love John
See.
Spader.
James Spader, you uncultured whore. Okay. So
See,
It's a B.
it's so good.
it's
And Ultron had it right. Homeboy was on the internet for 90 seconds and decided humanity has to go. He gets it.
Well, he clearly the movie is saying he didn't get it because Vision, who's clearly the hero of the movie, was like, "You're not seen in the right light," and then he obliterates Ultron.
Nah, I think he did it through
That's
sheer
the
force of
movie
will.
that made me fall in love with Vision
Mm.
as a character.
Yeah.
Really
Paul Bettany.
treasure.
Yeah.
It just doesn't hit for me.
Hashtag Ultron was right.
I say A because this is before I started watching The Office, and now all I can hear is Robert California.
Is Robert California.
and it makes it even better.
Oh, that's great.
Crocodiles are dinosaurs. Dwight.
Yeah.
So where are we putting it?
B.
In the middle feels fine.
I mean, I don't want it to be lower than a B. I'll let y'all put it at B.
Thank you for that permission.
I mean, I'm just saying I could argue.
Age of Ultron peaked at 5th all times, currently down to 17th. 1.4 billion came out in 2015. Frozen 2.
S.
Never
Get
seen
it
it.
up there.
Into the unknown.
Not to mention culture.
Yeah, and the culture, but also Into the Unknown. Into the Unknown friggin' slapped.
Oh, 100%.
I still listen to Into the Unknown,
Yes.
like fairly regularly.
Came out in 2019, made 1.4 billion at the box office, peaked at 10th, currently at 15th.
Wow.
It's only dropped 5 spaces.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Because it holds up.
Yeah, true.
Avatar: The Way of Water.
Never seen it.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I'll say yes.
It's better than the first one, and we put that at like
Hold
A.
on. Haven't you? We reviewed it on the channel.
I haven't. seen it.
He wasn't part of
I
that.
wasn't part of that one.
That was around the time we brought Christian on.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was so good.
It's
Quite good.
actually really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I have such a hard time whenever I see like the first thing of a film, right? Like the first film. I have a really hard time seeing a sequel or anything.
It holds up.
past,
Mm.
because
Yeah.
It
I'm
holds
so
up.
used to being so incredibly disappointed.
So the biggest issue with the first one was it's just a story you've heard a million times told with a shiny veneer.
Mhm.
This one like felt like an actual expansion on trying to have an original thought based in that universe.
So it's really
I
not
love
watered
that.
down, is what you're saying.
Correct.
I love that. Okay.
It's Waterworld in space.
The way of the water.
Is it really?
Not really. No.
I'm completely choosing
Well-
to ignore every bit of that right now.
No,
you didn't.
no.
You just acknowledged it.
But for real though, the
I
next
did.
time you have
Yeah.
next time you have like 4 hours that you're not doing anything, watch that movie.
Literally.
Okay, I will.
Came out in 2022, peaked at 3rd, still at 3rd, made $2.3 billion at the box office.
Is that the first one that hasn't slid down?
Yeah.
Well,
I think
the
so.
first Avatar too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Avatar movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can't
Okay.
wait to
Go James Cameron.
can't wait
Yeah,
to
Homeboy's
for
consistent.
Backfire.
All
That's right. Yeah.
The next one's gonna be Backfire.
Avengers: Infinity War. Yes.
I was gonna say, to me, it's the better of the two.
Yeah.
Like Endgame wraps it up, but Infinity War is legitimately a better movie.
Yeah.
I've never been in a more quiet movie theater.
Because we were all shocked.
Like
I
mouth
felt
agape.
I
there was
still
a lot
say
of emotions in that
lots.
film.
I still say the most baller move would have been that's just the end.
Oh yeah. Just
Oh,
call it.
for sure.
Yeah.
Did we just lose?
Yes.
Yeah, we did it.
And we're done.
They didn't stick the landing.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Or they stuck it super hard.
Superhero landing.
Infinity War came out in 2018, made just over $2 billion, peaked at 4, is currently at 7th.
That's not bad.
It's respectable.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, good for
It's no
them.
Avatar Way of Water when you do that,
It's on Avatar.
man.
Aladdin, the live action remake with Will
Really?
Smith.
God,
I
that would no.
Really?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. I'm just
Stupid.
surprised it made the top 50.
No.
I didn't watch it
Hey!
because
Chris got upset.
Bro, you're crazy.
I didn't watch it just because I was afraid to be disappointed.
It's
So
it's just different enough
Yeah.
that you don't
Okay.
feel ripped off.
Okay.
Yeah,
It introduced a flavor of Bollywood, which
did.
worked.
Yep.
And Will
Yep.
Smith's genie was different enough where it took me half the movie to not forget about, but just allow him to not be Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did
But
it the
it
best
worked.
way they could.
They really
it was
did.
Will Smith being Will Smith instead of Robin Williams being
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
I don't think they should have remade it, particularly because Robin Williams can be part of it, but it was pretty good.
I mean, yeah, in a perfect world, they would have remade it with Robin still alive, and he
Or-
would
or
have
just not at
reprised his
all.
role. Yeah.
Or just not at all. Yeah.
But like to me, this is how the remakes should work. If you're gonna do them, like if you're gonna take animated to make
It should be an
live action,
actual remake.
Like
Yeah.
the story is pretty much the same, but they did it in a different way.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
elements are different.
Yeah.
So I like it.
This is actually
Soundtrack
something.
slap though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did listen to that.
It was rewatchable for me too. For me.
I'm fine with an A or a B.
What do you think, Jake?
Like I would call it a really solid B plus A minus.
Did you already vote?
No, I didn't.
Christian says F.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Didn't like it at all.
So I think law of averages brings it down to a B.
Fine.
Just like wait, they're gonna only be one genie.
Aladdin came out in 2019, made just over $1 billion, peaked at 34, down to 46. All right, we got 4 more. So let's knock them out.
So crunk.
We're actually hitting all of the 4 big franchises. Well, I guess Pirates of the Caribbean not one of the biggest franchises, but it's pretty big. Something like
Okay.
For Disney, it's a good one.
Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides.
No,
See,
get
it's
it
not
out.
a movie.
D,
It's
get
not
it
a
out.
movie.
D.
That's
It's
a fan
terrible.
film.
It's a fan.
That was a fan fiction from Wattpad, and someone was like, "We're gonna do this because we just need the money."
Yeah. I don't honestly agree
Fanfic
with
from
that.
what?
Wattpad, look it up.
It's probably worth a Google.
Not even straight to video,
They'll know
just
what
straight
it
to YouTube.
is.
So this one, while you guys are deciding, it's near the bottom of the list right now, but it actually peaked at 6th all time when it came out in 2011. Made
'Cause
just
we didn't
over
know
$1
yet.
billion,
Yeah, people were just
Amazing.
hoping it was good.
and it's currently at 48. So it's near falling off.
Yeah.
We had to go see it.
We had high
Yeah.
hopes.
So D, is that?
Yeah,
Yep.
does that feel
Yeah.
good?
yeah,
All right.
F.
it's gracious.
All right. The first Jurassic World film. It's a solid A at least.
I was gonna say an A.
Yeah, A feels okay. It still felt like a Jurassic Park movie.
Yes,
Yeah.
it did.
Mm, yeah.
It felt just like a newer generation.
Yeah.
Like
The
it had some
ending was
horror.
cool.
Yeah,
Had some horror, had some suspense,
She ran in them heels.
action.
she did the
Bryce
goal
Dallas
line.
Howard.
She did.
Uh-huh. She ran in them heels.
Had velociraptors, my favorite thing.
And yeah, they were kind of doggish.
I love
Good
them.
housekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
Housekeeping?
Jason,
You want pillow?
have you not seen this one?
Mm.
Wow.
It's a really.
It's a
I
good
would
one.
recommend
Yeah.
it too. It's really good.
You don't
I
really have to
watched-
watch any of them
I
after it.
watched the 2 sequels from the original.
Yeah.
I didn't like them. And I just
This is so
I-
different. This is so
okay,
different.
okay. All right, I'll give it a whirl.
All right, so Jurassic World is still hanging in there. It actually peaked at 3 when it came out back in 2015. It's down to 10. Made
10
1.
years.
10 years old.
Made 1.6 billion at the box office. Avengers Endgame.
A?
A-ish. I say A. Okay, so to me, it fits in the same category as Deadpool and Wolverine. It is skating real hard on fan service. So I guess the same as the last Spider-Man movie, too.
Yeah.
Like, it is skating real hard on, we're going to show you all the things that you haven't seen yet that you were hoping you would see before we wrap this up. Cat with the hammer,
Okay,
stuff
people,
like that.
wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's fine. It's good. Like, but to me, like, that's the exact point of the A category. It's really good, but I'm not willing to say it is the best of the best of the best.
I'd go with that.
I'll
It
agree
gives
with
that good villain line from Thanos.
Well, I mean, yeah, Thanos slapped.
Which one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The something about your failures or what do you say?
Your failures brought me back to me.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look it up.
It's worth a Google.
Mhm.
Okay. You guys with your look it up. That's like it's like a slap down. Oh, you haven't heard of that? Look it up. I'm not wasting my time.
I already know it. Look
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
What's Leaf Tree or whatever it was?
It was like that.
Leaf tree? What?
What are you talking about?
What did you say it was on the fanfic site?
Wattpad.
What? Okay.
Leaf tree.
I don't-
Mm.
Wow. Okay, next. Let's keep going.
So
All
we're
right.
launching leaftree.org. Look it up. All proceeds going to, I don't know, Jason or something.
10%. Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you get leaf tree from? Like those words have not been uttered.
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where in your mind palace you pulled that from.
It sounds
It
like a
was
good
not
Thai
here.
restaurant, though.
Guys, I had the best honey sesame chicken at Leaftree the other night. You have no idea.
All right, Avengers Endgame peaked at 1, so it actually was the top grossing movie of all time until Avatar was re-released. It is now down to 2.
Jeez.
Made $2.7 billion at the box office when it came out in 2019.
That's so much money.
In
Honestly,
fairness, it
I
was
get
also
it.
re-released a little bit. So
It's
I get it though,
Pretty
because we
crowded.
were all anticipating.
It's so much money.
Yeah, like you weren't not gonna see it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
saw
You
that
were gonna-
movie.
You
Yeah.
had to go see that.
and last but not least,
Or maybe,
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
hey, had a good time. That was a blast.
Honestly, I would agree with Jason on
Yeah,
this.
no, I'm down with A.
It was a good introduction.
It promised a lot of crap we didn't get,
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, where's the controversy? I knew it
but
was.
but that's not its fault.
Yeah.
That was Disney after that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Disney.
It was solid. It was a solid
Had that
reintroduction.
spinny electric sword from the Stormtrooper.
So like everyone
Yeah.
rags on it for
Yeah, that
basically
was
being a
sick.
retelling of episode 4. But like that's okay.
Mhm.
The whole point was to get a new generation of people super into Star Wars.
Yes.
And then there was just enough of the nostalgia factor for us people who grew up with Star Wars.
Mhm.
Like honestly, it was perfect.
I would
I
say the one thing that was weak for me is that Harrison Ford campaigned for so long to kill off Han Solo that you knew he was about to die. Like I was not surprised when he got run through with the.
Oh, I
lightsaber.
was.
Yeah.
I knew Harrison Ford wanted that. I
Nope.
didn't think he would come
I
back
was like- I
just
was
to
like-
die.
I was like, nope. I knew he was going to die as soon as he stepped on that bridge. I'm like, he's dead.
Yeah.
Knew
You
it.
kind of have a Han
I
Solo
had
shirt
that
on.
same.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
that same feeling.
Yeah.
I was like, this is it. Did I cry?
It's just
still?
enough chest hair.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah,
Just enough.
Yeah, I
It's
love
just
Han
enough
Solo.
chest hair.
Yeah, you didn't want to see him die. You just knew
No.
it was going to happen though.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
All right, so that was the last film. So that one, Star Wars: The Force Awakens, peaked at 3, has dropped to 6th all time. Came out in 2015, made just over $2 billion at the box
God.
office.
Did you tally up the total of all these? By
You know, I was
chance?
just thinking that. No, I did not. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Wow. That
Did
sounds
you
like
ever,
something
did you
you
ever
would do.
broken down in spreadsheet?
No,
Oh, damn. Okay.
sorry about it.
That sounds like something you would do, Corey.
It's just a lot of money. That's all anyone
You know what you
needs
could
to
do?
know.
You could say this was the total and point, and then you could drop
Superimpose
it. In later.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You should do that.
Whoa, that's a Vanna White.
Look at that total amount of
Yeah,
money
the total
spent
amount
on
of money
movies.
was this.
No, you should just do
Yeah.
a voiceover like, hey, pause. This is editor Corey. This is-
Yeah. I love it when they do
To
that.
I
answer
do too. I do
Jason's
too.
question
Go
because
for
you knew he was going to ask it.
This is our final list. I'm not going to read all of them out. So if
Yeah,
you're listening on
yeah,
podcast, over there on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or all those places where you listen to podcasts, the audio only version of this show,
Hope you're
hop
taking
on
notes.
over to YouTube, youtube.com/@EatSleepNerd to find our finalized tier ranking for the highest grossing films of all time, how good we thought they were.
It's a little
There's
top heavy.
A lot of S's, which makes sense. These are the highest grossing films of all
Yeah.
time. They were obviously good. But we still got some D's and C's. So I'll go ahead and read the D's and C's. Why not? Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, The Lion King remake, Transformers, was that Dark Side of the Moon? Jurassic Park, Fallen Kingdom,
Sure.
The Fate of the Furious, Aquaman, and then in the C tier we got Furious 7, Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, The Beauty and the Beast live action remake, and Frozen.
Okay.
Solid.
So, thank you for tuning in. If you have not already, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, youtube.com/@EatSleepNerd. Click the like on this video. Go find the rest of our videos. Click likes on those as well. Even if you don't watch them, you know what? Just go hop on, like it, leave. It's fine. Leave some comments. Let us know if you disagree with our ranking. And if you don't, if you do disagree, where would
Yes.
you put the stuff that you disagree with?
Yeah,
And then
that.
lastly, please share our show with your friends and family over on social media and tag us. Let us know that you're actually sharing it. We'll give you a nice little digital high
A
five.
crisp high five.
Digital
Yes.
crisp high five.
Yes.
All right. Any final thoughts, guys? Not that we
Captain
have-
Marvel sucks.
CCH5.
Britt,
What?
you're here. Any final thoughts?
Hi, I am. You should make sure you're eating because this is a pretty extensive list, especially when you've got some Lord of the Rings in there, okay? And Deathly Hallows Part 2. And Avatar. Make sure you get sleep in between. Don't fall asleep during the movies unless it's C or lower. But you must also nerd because these are some of the greatest films of all time.
Well, all right. Take it easy, people.